Day one after the Ethereum merge. It's a bloodbath out there. Let's talk about it. I mean, look at all that red. I didn't think it would be this bad. If anything, I thought there would be a lot of excitement because a certain majority of people have really been looking forward to this merge. And I thought there would be some sort of maybe little pump or something. There's blood in the water and it's not finished bleeding. I mean, look at this. Wow. Look at this. Boom. Straight down. 1505. You know, I had a friend, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. As a matter of fact, none of this is financial advice, but I had a friend that said, this is September. September's that slump month. You got to sell. And I was like, no. This is the ETH merge. This is ETH merge month. There's going to be this excitement about this space in crypto that's never really happened. And he got a text message this morning letting him know that should have listened to him. So, wow. Someone's at the front door. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and here we are on the Ethermine page that shows how much ETH I've mined since I took my last payout. Because I took a payout the day before the merge, and then I just wanted to mine for one day just to see what would happen. Kind of do like a little science experiment, if you will. Mine all the way to the end to get as much ETH as possible. What will happen if I continue to mine? And then go through the payment process to see if there are any issues with getting that final amount of ETH. But you can see right there, just after midnight, 20 minutes after midnight, Ethereum, done. The pool came down. My miners had mined the last ETH that they're ever going to mine. And it's so bittersweet still thinking about it. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, wow, this was the first coin I mined. This was what got me into mining. This is what got a lot of people into mining. And now it's gone. So what I want to do now is jump over to WhattoMine, and let's just look at the blood bath that's just going to continue for us miners. Okay, here we are. The craziness, right? So I wanted to come over to WhattoMine, and I wanted to run a couple of different scenarios that myself as well as other miners are having to deal with right now. And that's, what coin do we move to? What coin do we mine? What's going to give us the most profits for our mining? And I've already put in my cards up here. I'm coming out to... Again, looking at, I'll speak on Ethereum terms just because that's what I know, 1.3 to 1.4 gigahash. And the reason I say 1.3 to 1.4 is because there is one computer that I do use to mine on when I'm not using it for other things. So that's why it fluctuates. Okay, so I put in 10 cents right here. We've been putting in 10 cents for a while, and I'm not sure if 10 cents is a true representation of what people pay for power, but why not? Now, one quick little side note right here is that if you notice, there's this little, like right here next to Ergo being number one, they've got this little difficulty spike notification next to it. And what's happening is all that hash rate that was on Ethereum is now jumping ship to other coins to mine. Some of these algorithms, their difficulty adjusts over a period of time, a day or so. And Ergo is going to be one of those guys. So a lot of people are jumping on Ergo. And so what's showing is profitable now, tomorrow, 24 hours from now, because everyone's jumping on and driving the difficulty up, it may not be as profitable as what it's showing here right now. But this is day one of the merge. The merge was at midnight last night. So this is what we're working with immediately after the Ethereum merge. 10 cents, the top crypto right now, Ergo. After power, $8.80. Now me, I have solar and I have Tesla Powerwalls, 70 solar panels and 6 Tesla Powerwalls. And I manipulate power so that I have a zero power cost after all of my power needs. I power my house. We have 2 Teslas. I power those. I power the pool and I power crypto, and I come out negative. So life still moves on regardless of the price of crypto. And so what you can do is just look at the price that I'm showing, like at the top. That's before the power cost. That's actually what I would be making. And then the $8.80 afterwards is what, you would make after power if you have these power costs. Okay, so Ergo number 1 at 880. Again, we gotta wait for that difficulty adjustment that's going to be coming out, and that could be going down. And this is at 10 cents. I don't think 10 cents is reasonable. I may run a couple of different ones just to look at what the difference in cost in electricity may be. That may be a little more reasonable, a little more realistic. Okay, number 2, the other project I was really interested in was Flux. Now, I did pass over some of the other ones like Ryo and Vertcoin. The coin that I want to mine so that there will be an easy chance for me to be able to convert that to fiat so that I can use for fiat, things that I would normally use, pay bills, buy new mining equipment, whatever it is that I want. But I want that option. I also will hold some crypto as well. Okay, Flux. Flux was the second project that I was looking at converting to Ergo and Flux. And at 10 cents, you're looking at 10 cents in power, you're looking at $2.75. Again, my farm is a 1.3 to 1.4 gigahash farm. That's a lot of money for equipment. And then this would be the daily profits after power. Neoxa was the other project that I was looking at, and we are already negative. Is this at 10 cents? Let me calculate that. Neoxa. Holy moly. It's at negative 45 cents. At 10 cents per kilowatt hour in power. Ravencoin, minus $1.35 at 10 cents power. This was another project that I was looking at converting to. But what I did is I actually converted all of my rigs over to Ethereum Classic for a couple of reasons. The reason being is that it runs the same overclock settings for my GPUs. So I created a wallet and a flight sheet within Hive OS. And then this morning, whenever I got up, clicked a button, boom, they were all on Ethereum Classic and mine in Ethereum Classic, and it was easy. And the reason I chose that is 1, because it was an easy switch. 2, there's going to be a lot of noise. There's going to be a lot of dust. What I'm doing is I'm going to wait for all this smoke to settle, this dust to settle, smoke, whatever you want to call it. And the crypto space to stabilize, because there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of jumping around and people are moving everywhere. And I mean, look at this, Ethereum Classic minus $1.90 after power. And again, we don't know if all of that ASIC hash power has moved over to Ethereum Classic yet. It may have, and that's why we're looking at this. Or it may, people may be waiting to figure out, is this going to be the best option for them? Because if they jump on and we're already at minus $1.90, it's going to go down even further because the difficulty is going to increase even more. Okay, That's at 10 cents. And again, I don't think 10 cents is reasonable. Let's go 13. I think 13 is still a little unreasonable. Ergo, you see $6.47. Flux. Where's Flux? Oh, right over. Right. Minus 38 cents. Neoxa, minus $3.42. Ravencoin, minus $4.31. Ethereum Classic, minus $4.29. We've got a bloodbath going on here for miners because it's almost like they're only be given the option of ergo at the moment, or power off, or come out of pocket. But 13 cents to me is a little unreasonable. I think maybe 15 cents or even 20 cents. I think that's a little more reasonable with what some people are paying in power, but let's say 15 cents. You know, ergo currently we're at $5 profit after power. Flux, I mean, we're negative. Flux negative 232. Neoxa negative 538. Ravencoin minus 628. Ethereum Classic minus $5.87. And just because I'm here and just because I think that maybe this is a little more reasonable, a little more real, not reasonable, it's definitely not reasonable, but the power companies are just insane with their charges. But I think 20 cents is probably a more realistic approach because people do have lower power at certain times and then a mid-range power cost and then a really high peak. And so I think maybe 20 cents might be a little more realistic. And right there, ergo, $1.34. Where's Flux? Why did I have a hard time finding Flux? Flux, I mean, minus 728. Neoxa, minus 1031. Ravencoin, minus 1120. And then where my rigs are at, Ethereum Classic, minus $9.84. So this is a bloodbath. This is why I'm calling it bloodbath, because that's what it is. I've been so spoiled with Ethereum and the profits from Ethereum and how easy it was. And now without Ethereum, we're really seeing a huge adjustment in the market. I guess the big question will be, who's going to come out on top here? Will that Ethereum hard fork that group of people were talking about, in which they were going to take that final snapshot of the Ethereum chain from last night and do a new coin, the Ethereum proof of work, ETHW. I mean, you know, is that still going to work? Is it going to come out? Who knows? Who's going to win in this? I mean, currently, if this market stays this way, the only person that wins, I mean, is the person that happens to buy some of the secondhand hardware on like eBay or some of these other secondhand sites in which some people are trying to recoup some of their losses in which they may have gotten themselves into mining. But this is a bloodbath.